One thing I thought the was interesting about the play was that Esther rejected George when she first met him. I thought that was interesting because after living years in the rooming house, sewing and working, and watching all the other girls marry off and move out and move on with their lives, that she wouldn't be excited and ready to do the same right off the bat and not have any reservations. So she rejected sleeping with him. On their wedding night, she reject and continued to reject him when she found out that she wasn't the man that she thought he was through the letters that he had been sending her. One value in the play is loyalty. And so one example of that is Mr. Marks is loyal to his wife, who he has never met in Romania, even though he is tempted by Esther in many parts of the play. He's also loyal to his religious beliefs in that sense as well. And also, Esther is loyal to herself for not putting up with George's behavior with sleeping with maybe behind her back and continually taking her money, which she worked so hard for over the years. And another value in the play I see is authenticity. So one example is when Esther in the letters tells the truth about her character in those letters and doesn't really leave anything out and doesn't lie at all. Another is when Esther returns to the rooming house at the end of the play. So she's showing that she's true to herself and true to what she wants to do and what she likes to do, which is sew clothes. And one thing that I had to research was the Hasidic Jewish religion. And so according to the Torah, Jewish men cannot touch women who they're not related to or who is not their wife. And so this is interesting because nearing the end of the play, Mr. Marks kind of breaks that by letting Esther touch the suit that she made for him, see how it looked, and so that shows that he does admire her in many ways, and that maybe it could lead somewhere, maybe. And so some stereotypes of African Americans in this play is that they show a lack of education. I mean, Esther being illiterate, and also challenges it by having like interracial relations with Mr. Marks and Esther. And today there are still African American stereotypes, having like a lower education, less money, living in poverty, and more likely to be in prison. And that's based on like historical ideologies and past trends. I think that can be overcome by people reaching out and raising awareness of this issue. And two questions I have are if the play were to continue, would Esther marry or get together with Mr. Marks? And another question is, was Esther foolish to believe that the man in these letters was 100% true?